Hi and welcome everybody. Today I'm sharing this 30-minute gentle morning flow with you. It is a practice perfect for in the morning, for just after you've woken up. And it is a practice that lets you connect with yourself, with your body and your breath before you go out into the world and connect with others. So let's get right into it. So we're starting off sitting on our mats. You can sit in a cross-legged seat if that is comfortable for you. Otherwise, any other seated position that feels good for you right now. Your palms are resting on your thighs or on your knees. The crown of the head is lifting you upwards to the ceiling. And just close your eyes here. Start to feel into your body. Feel into your sit bones and how they're evenly pressing into the mat beneath you. Feel your spinal column rising up from there skywards, elongating the spine. And maybe you can find a little bit of a lift through the back of your neck. Your shoulders are relaxed. Collarbones are wide. Your face is relaxed. And then also relax around the hip joints here, really arriving in your seat this morning. From here, bring your awareness to your breath. Let it flow easily and smoothly in and out through your nose. And you can follow your breath with your attention, drawing it all the way down to the base of the lungs. And then back again, up through the rib cage, through the lungs, through the throat, and then out through the nose again. Your belly is soft. And just checking in with yourself here this morning. Make the breath as even as possible. Expanding into the belly, into the lungs, expanding the ribs, expanding into the front and the back side of your heart. And then just letting it go, breathing it out through the nose. We're just taking a couple moments to settle our energy, to come into the body. And then slowly bring your hands to your heart center and blink your eyes open. With your next exhalation, extend the hands forwards and then lean back and round into your spine, tucking the chin to the chest. With your inhalation, lift the hands up towards the ceiling, shoulders rolling down. And then exhale, bring the hands to your heart center again. We're going to do this 2 more rounds. Exhaling, leaning backwards, really rounding into the spine. Inhale, lifts you up, fingertips rise. And exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra. Exhaling, rounding, making the chest small, tucking the chin. Inhale, rising as tall as you can. And exhale, hands to heart space. Now split your hands. Inhale brings them up and over your head. And then with your exhale, lower the right hand to the floor. Press the hand into the ground. Left hand up and over to find that lateral stretch between the rib cage and the armpit. Slowly release. Head comes last. And then with your next exhale, bring the right hand up and over this time, firmly rooting both sit bones down into the mat. And then slowly release and come up. Both hands rise up, interlace the hands, palm facing towards the ceiling. Straightening the arms as much as possible. Exhaling, twisting over the right thigh. And then release the arms down, one hand on the knee, one hand behind you. Find a gentle twist for this time. Looking over the right shoulder. Relaxing the face. Relaxing the shoulders. And then head comes first, release. Inhale, arms up, find the opposite interlace this time. And then exhaling to twist over the left leg. Release your arms. Look over the left shoulder this time. The crown of the head is still lifting you up, so you're sitting nice and tall here. And then slowly release, bring the head forward first, and then the arms to follow. Great, bring the feet in front of you, take hold of your knees, just sit up tall here for a moment, and then slowly roll yourself down, flatten first the lower back, then the middle back, then the upper back onto your mat. Bring both knees into the chest. We're doing some hip rolls, so splitting the knees, moving the knees away from you with the inhale, and bringing them together and squeezing into your chest with the exhale. Go again here. Inhaling, knees away, and exhaling, squeezing them into your chest. One more time. And really feeling into the hip joints here. Waking up, mobilizing these joints now. Now change direction. First knees away from you, then you split the knees, and with the exhale you squeeze them into the chest. 2 more of those. Extend the left leg forwards, firmly grounding it. When your next exhale comes, squeeze forehead to knee, knee to forehead. Inhale, release and relax the knee forwards. Exhale, squeeze, curl yourself up. And inhale, release that. One more time, pressing the thigh into your upper body. And inhale, release. Neck is still relaxed. Swapping legs now. Right leg firms down. And when your next exhalation comes, you bring the knee in, you bring the head up, lifting up. And inhale, release, let the breath fill your body. Exhale to squeeze. And then one last time here, waking up the hip flexors, squeeze. And release. Now bring both knees in towards the chest, then extend the feet up towards the ceiling, straightening them out. Coming into an ab exercise, so interlace the hands behind your head, lift shoulders and head off of the mat. Exhalation, right leg draws down to hover. Inhale, lift it up again. Exhale, left leg. And inhale, brings the leg up. Keep going like this, drawing the navel down towards the spine, pressing the lower back into the mat. Your neck is quite relaxed. Your head is just resting in your interlaced hands. Shoulders are internally rotated. Elbows are lifting up towards the ceiling. Keep going here. Exhale to lower the leg, and the inhale to bring it in again. Relax your facial features, and then relax everything. Feet come into a 90-degree angle. We're going to move into some twists. So with your next exhale, moving the knees, both knees over towards the left. Inhale back to center. Both knees over towards the right, just to hover. They don't touch the floor. And inhale to back to center. You can extend both arms out towards the side to help you with balance. And then really rolling over your lower back, over your sacrum area, massaging yourself on the mat. Exhaling, bringing the knees over. Inhaling, bringing them back to midline. Keep going like this. Perfect. Now it's happy baby pose. So take hold of your feet from the inside of your legs. You can choose if you want to hold the outer edges of your feet or if you want to grip your toes. Just pull the knees towards you, really pressing the whole of the back into the mat here. Now extending the right leg into straddle. See if you can find symmetry here, still not lifting any parts of the back off of the mat. And release the right foot. Next, extending the left foot outwards. Go slow here. If it's too much, keep your knees bent. Just extend as much as is comfortable for you. And then slowly release, come back to your happy baby. Move from side to side a little bit. And then relaxing the feet, bringing the knees into the chest. Curl yourself up into this little ball shape. One more time, hugging yourself, hugging everything towards yourself. And start rocking forwards and backwards to gain some momentum here. And then the next time you rock forwards, cross your ankles, place your hands onto the mat and step back into downward facing dog. You can keep this down dog quite soft here. Keep your knees bent, the heels lifted. You see if you can connect your belly to your thighs. Sit bones rising high. And then start paddling out the leg. Bend and straighten. One leg at a time. Go slow here. Feeling into the calves, into the Achilles, into your hamstrings. Now bend both knees again. Bring them over towards the left, so you're spinning on the ball of your foot. And then bend the right knee, extending the left knee, finding that stretch on the outer side of the leg, your torso. And then bend both knees again, acknowledging symmetry for a moment. And then swivel over to the other side, straightening out the right leg now. And really stretching here into your ribs, into your outer hip. And then come back to center. Bend both knees a lot, heels are lifted. And then bring the knees down towards the mat. Sit back into child's pose for a moment. Knees are connected. And then roll up to seated. Place your hands down onto the mat. Press into the tops of your feet, lifting the hips up. And if you want more, you can lift one leg at a time. Just stretching out into your feet here. And slowly come down to sit again. Extending the hands forwards, find your child's pose for a moment. And then roll forwards and come back up into your down dog. Come forwards into your plank with the inhale. And then release the knees, the chest and the chin down towards the mat. Come all the way through onto your belly. We're coming into cobra, so now really fire up your legs. Maybe if you want to make this cobra a bit softer, bring the hands in front of you. And then press into the mat, slowly start lifting up. And look over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relaxing the right arm, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale to center. And go again, see if you can take a glimpse of your feet behind you. Just really feeling into the spine here, how it feels with this back bend, with the twists. Good. Come down again. Prepare to come back into down dog. And then press up. See if you can straighten your legs a little bit more at this point. Maybe you can find a little more length. Your body's a bit warmer. And slowly walk your feet forwards in between your hands. And then find a halfway lift. Hands on the shins or in front of you. And then relax, forward fold. This one can also be quite soft. You can have your knees bend. Take hold of the opposite elbows if you want. Just letting the weight of the arms and the head elongate your back line. Open up the body. And relax your hands down again. Bend your knees a lot. And from the base of your spine upwards, start rolling all the way up to standing. Head comes last. And then loop your shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, hands up, high mountain. And then come to balance on your toes. Crown of your head, hands lifting you up. And then lower back down, hands to heart center. We're going to move into 4 rounds of sun salutations. Inhale, look up, rise up. And then exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, the right foot, find your low lunge. Inhale to rise, arms up. And exhale, down again, plant your hands, tuck your toes, come into plank. Your next exhale, lower the knees, chin and chest. And then lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, cobra. This can be a small cobra if you want to. Exhale, come down again, tuck your toes. Come back, down dog. Right leg steps forwards in between your hands. Left knee lowers, untuck your toes. Inhale, hands up to rise. And exhale, down. Tuck your toes under, step forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. And exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Fire over your legs. Inhale, rise up, high mountain. And exhale, hands to heart center. Gonna go again, inhale to rise. Look up if you want, find a little bit of a back bend. And exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, extending the spine forwards, halfway lift. And exhale, step the left foot back, knee to the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Step back, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chin and chest towards the mat. And then glide through for your cobra. Inhale, firing up the legs. Exhale to lower and to press back into down dog. Hips up high. Inhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Right leg lowers. Untuck the toes. Inhale to rise. Right hip is rolling forwards. Exhale to lower. 2 step forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, firing up the legs again. Looking up, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart space. We're going to go again. Inhale, look up. And exhale to fold. Hands find the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step your right foot back. Untuck the toes. Inhale to rise up and away from the hips. Exhale, lower. Step back, plank pose. Really pressing up here between your shoulder blades. Exhale, lowering the knees, the chest, the chin down, and then coming onto your belly. Inhale, press into the mat, cobra. Exhale to lower, tuck the toes under, down dog. Inhale, right leg in between your hands. Lower the left knee down. Inhale to rise. You can find a little back bend if that's what you need this morning. Halfway lift at the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, high mountain. Exhale, release. Inhale, look up, high mountain. Exhale to dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, step the left foot back. Find your low lunge. Inhale to rise. Exhale, come down, tuck your toes, and come to plank pose. Exhale, release down, knees, chin and chest. Slide through cobra to lift up, inhale. And exhale to lower, activating the belly to press back to down dog. Left leg steps forwards, inhale. Lower the knee and tuck the toes. Next inhale lifts you up. Look up if you want. And exhale to lower, 2 step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Firm the legs, inhale to rise. 1 big movement here. Bring the hands to touch and then bring them into your heart space. Just lower your hands to your sides here for a couple moments. Witnessing your own heartbeat here, beating a bit faster. And just wait for that to settle. Next inhale, hands come up. And interlace the hands again, palms up towards the ceiling. And then lift onto your tippy toes, balancing here. Exhale, split the arms towards the sides. And prepare to come into your Malasana squat. So toes facing outward slightly. Stances wide and hip width apart. And then you sit down into your Malasana. And you can bring your hands behind you. It will help you to sit down to lower down. Coming into Janu Sirsasana. Right foot pressing onto the inside of the left thigh. Hands come up towards the ceiling, then you're rotating over towards the left first. And then you lower to fold. See if you can take hold of the foot or maybe the ankle or the calf muscle. Just releasing all the way down. Now bring your left hand onto the inside of the left calf and the right hand up and over. So now you're having a lateral stretch here. And then moving, swinging over all the way to the other side, lifting up onto your knee, finding a quick stretch here, variation of side plank, and then come back. Bring the feet in front of you, sit forwards a little bit, fingers behind you, facing towards your buttocks, and pressing up into a reverse tabletop just for a moment. Really activating into the glutes here, into your buttocks, and then come back down, bringing the left foot in now, right leg extends. With your next inhale, arms come up, and exhale, twist over the right leg first, and then fold forward here. See that you still have both sit bones connected to the mat as much as possible, so you're not losing that rootedness there. And then fold forwards, or think about more forwards than downwards. Now we're opening up towards the sides. Release the left hand up towards the ceiling or up and over your head, lengthening your forwards just a little bit more, rotating your heart upwards, and then release forwards and all the way around. Come into that kneeling side plank for a moment before you lower back down. Find your Gomukhasana legs. So the right leg or right knee comes on top of the left knee, feet out towards the sides. You're sitting in between your legs. You feel free to sit on a block or a book to create extra height if you're a bit stiff in your outer hips. Hands come on either side of you, and then drop your chin. Roll your head over towards the left, and then up, look up, and then all the way over towards the right, and then dropping your chin again. 2 more rounds of neck rolls here. Move slowly and mindfully. Feel free to close your eyes here if you want to. And then fold forward if you want a bit of a deeper stretch. Otherwise, you stay where you are. To come out, bring the hands in, slowly roll up to seated. Hands behind you to change legs. So the left knee is now on top of the right. You can roll forwards and over your knees for a moment to find the best positioning for you, and then sit back in between your feet again. Hands, fingertips onto the sides, and then drop your chin, rolling your head over towards the right, up and down over the left shoulder. Do 2 more of those. Really feeling into the neck here, relaxing around the shoulders. And then a forward fold if you've done so on the other side. You can hook your chin over your knee here. And then bring the hands and slowly roll up to seated. Release your legs. You can shake out your legs here for a couple moments. And then come back into your easy seat or your comfortable position. You could be kneeling, you could have a cross-legged seat, whatever feels comfortable here for you. And then once again, closing your eyes. Hands are resting on your knees, on your thighs. We'll come back to the breath here. Let it flow naturally and easy, in and out. And if you have an intention you want to set for the day, feel free to do so. An intention that can help you to stay centered within yourself, something that anchors you within your awareness. And then relax the shoulders again. Relax your face again. And become really aware of the sense of peace. Bring the hands to your chest. You can blink your eyes open. And then bring your forehead down towards your fingertips. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.